Bear with me. Okay, before I begin, let me introduce myself. Hello everyone, my name is Danae Williams, but you can call me Day. Today I'll be presenting how psychology connects to my future career in marketing consultant or marketing consultation, and how understanding human behavior will make me more effective in my field, which is why I actually believe I'm taking this class, and I actually really genuinely love the idea of psychology, and if it weren't for me wanting to be in marketing, I believe that the trajectory of my life would lead me somewhere in psychology. Okay. I'm a first-year marketing student at Concordia St. Paul. I also serve in the U.S. National Guard as a Bradley mechanic, which means I directly work on armored vehicles, i.e. the tanks. I'm working towards a degree that will help me become a marketing consultant for a major brand. Maybe one like Pepsi or Coca-Cola, hopefully somewhere in their like movie marketing department, you feel me? I've always been interested in being creative and, talking to people. And I just so happen to be good at getting people to do what I want. You feel me? So let's move on. Enough about me. So this is our overview. Today we're going to talk about a few things. What a marketing consultant does, education, the salary, the job, the outlook, psychology concepts in marketing, 3 key theories in this field, skill building suggestion, and wow, I cannot speak today, and suggestion research, as well as my personal takeaways. Again, by me. All right. So one, a marketing consultant helps companies understand how to present their brand, how to communicate with customers, and how to increase sales, right? On here, you can see basically everything that a marketing consultant does if you want to take the time to dig through it and look at it. They create branding strategies, give advice on advertising and social media, and help companies truly understand their target audience. To get in this career, most consultants have a bachelor's degree in marketing. God willing, that's what I will have, inshallah. Or they have one in communications. Many as well have certifications in digital marketing, trading, or analyzation. Yeah, this is hard. Most people who join this field stand out when they take psychology courses. This is statistically speaking, psychology and marketing seem to go hand in hand. Understanding your consumers and understanding people as people seem to complement each other. Again, if you feel as though looking through this, you can also see the education and the salary. Median salary is around $70,000 a year, but people can make upwards of $120,000 a year, or as low as $55,000 a year. Which I say low as because in today's day and age, 55 just ain't cutting it. So hopefully I get to jump straight in. All right. Now, the first few things we're going to talk about are persuasion and social influence, right? One of the most important psychology concepts in marketing is social influence. People often make purchasing decisions based on what people around them are doing, right? Now, all of that comes with the idea of groupthink and, I think it's social influence, right? For example, consumers buy products just because others are buying them. That's normative influence, right? That's a concept that we were just talking about in chapter 12, if I'm not mistaken. Trend forecasting depends on understanding how groups land and follow each other, right? And now that right there is the exact direct part of what my job is. And my future job is. It's the ability to understand what can happen and what most likely will happen by understanding the actual consumer themselves. That is why I genuinely enjoy the idea of being in marketing. Now, moving on, the entirety of marketing has a lot to do with social influence and persuasion. But I could talk for 15 hours about it. I'm gonna move on now. All right. So motivation and consumer needs are up next. Another major connection between psychology and marketing is motivation. Marketing works best when it connects to people's deepest needs, things like identity and emotions, goals, and stature. If that sounds familiar, it's probably because that's Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That is actually one of the main things that I know about when it comes to psychology. The idea that I can sell somebody something based on this hierarchy is absolutely mind-boggling to me, and it's almost like a direct cheat code. So here I speak about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? In consulting, this shows up in several ways, right? Positioning products to meet emotional or identity-based needs often works best. Who you are is who you are. It makes up the most important aspects of your life. So if I target you saying that you need this product to make you better, you're more likely to buy it. That's me going straight after your personal needs. That's that hierarchy. Now, again, I could talk about the way marketing helps, the way Maslow's hierarchy of needs directly is linked to marketing and marketing consultation, but we're going to move on again. Okay, now this next one is cognitive decision making. This is the last major psychological area, right, or the area that we're going to speak about. There is so many other things that marketing and psychology do together. But this was the last one that we're going to talk about. For the sake of time, I'm already at like 7 minutes, 45 seconds, so we got to keep going. So cognitive decision making, right? Cognitive decision making affects every single choice that people make, right? Including what they buy, my job. All right? So some of the biggest cognitive factors in marketing are like choice overload. And if there are too many choices, a person can get overwhelmed and start randomly grabbing, right? Now, we don't want that. We want to be able to build something that is almost for that particular person, you know? It's very hard to do, but that's why I want the job, you know? There is the mere exposure effect when repeating of a product or message makes people like it more. So the more ads you see about Reese's cups, the more likely you are to go out and buy those Reese's cups, no matter how odd the ads are. Or at least that's what I think. And as a marketing consultant, I can use these insights to help me be able to actually market to the individual, and not just the individuals or the people, but the particular individual. I want to be able to consult big marketing teams on how one person would respond and how another person would respond. I don't want to be able to just compile all, I mean, of course I do, but the idea of compiling all of this into one doesn't sit in my mind the way it could sit in somebody else's mind. I want to be able to market to you, to one particular person. Like I'm currently marketing to you that, myself at least, I'm marketing to you my ability to talk about things and to be here and speaking about them, I think. So that is the bulk and overall of what this project is. But to reinforce a few of these ideas, right? What I learned in this project, or what I learned doing the research for this project, is psychology is essential to effective marketing. Consumer behavior is driven by emotions plus the cognitive process, right? Now, psychology theories shape branding, persuasion, and decision making, right? So by me taking these classes and me understanding what actual psychology is, I will become a better person in this field. This class might even help me get a job later down the line. I might be able to use something that I'm learned in this class directly to get that interview and to set me apart. This project reinforced my interest in combining marketing and psychology. Now, when I first stepped foot in this class, I believed that, yeah, marketing may have something to do with psychology because, you know, understanding people, you understand how to sell to them. But in this class, I have picked up so many small notes and so many small things about, like, truly understanding that all of this is connected. Now, moving on, these are my sources. Now, my textbook sources aren't all listed, but a lot of the research that I've done for this project came from these slide decks that Miss Julie Luker makes, and like the actual textbook.